veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, 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 la 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 la, la 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 la, oh, oh. 6 a.m. and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing.
Now, on with the show.
Yo, what up guys? Welcome to another episode of Q Reviews. I want to start this Q review off. As you probably has already heard, Chadwick Boseman has passed away at the age of 43 from colon cancer on Friday, and I just want to give my deepest condolences to him and his family and what he meant to me. His work is for the short time we're here is legendary. Thurgood Marshall, he played Jackie Robinson, 42, and then, of course the iconic Black Panther. And what that movie meant to us as a culture. I've been going to movies all my life, and I have not seen a movement like the Black Panther was. You know, I mean, you've seen all type of different races, especially blacks, dressing up, coming out to the movie. People that wasn't even in the comic book. It was just that event that you had to go to, and even bigger than Endgame. I think that Black Panther movement was something incredible during this generation, and I don't know if we'll see it again. And Chadwick Boseman, of course, was a huge part of that. So R.I.P. God, Chadwick Boseman. We're gonna miss you, man. Well, as you know, the pandemic is going down, and I live in Michigan, and all theaters are shut down except for a couple drive-ins. And what I'm focusing on here is the Fort Wyoming drive-in, which is kind of in the middle of Detroit. It's in a city called Dearborn, Michigan, which is literally like, you know, like a couple minutes away from Detroit. So it's basically in the city. This theater has been open since 1950. You know what I'm saying? And quick story, this was the first movie theater I ever been to in my life. I seen E.T. here in the year 1982 with the high yellow girl down the street, and we our grandparents took us. We sat on top of the van and sat under the stars and watched E.T. and I was just blown away, and I've been in love with film ever since. It's just something magical about sitting under the stars, you know, in your lawn chair and your little, you know, blanket or whatever, and just watching a movie. And this Fort Wyoming is pretty special to me too, because they used to play cartoons before the movie, so it was exciting to me as a kid watching Woody Woodpecker cartoon before the movie starts. And then the movie starts, and it's like Superman 2, and it's just magical. And they always show a double feature, which is dope. So when I was able to drive, I was always going to the drive-in. It was just my special place. It's just little magic in the heart of the city where they play these movies. It used to be in the Guinness Book of World Records as the biggest drive-in in the world. You know, this is a true drive-in. I don't think it's quite the biggest anymore, as they shut a couple theaters down, but this movie theater is open like 365 days of the year. It only shut down a couple months well, for COVID, about 3 months, and it reopened in around June or July, I think. And so I went last night to go check out Bill and Ted Face the Music, and I thought, okay, it's gonna be a nice day at the drive-in, you know what I'm saying? We pull up to the drive-in and it is fucking packed. packed. I mean, there are cars literally all the way down the street around the corner. Like, I didn't even think we were gonna get into the drive-in. Why is it so crazy busy? And as I looked at the lineup was playing tonight, for the respect to Chadwick Boseman, it was playing Black Panther with New Mutants, a double feature. Also, on the second screen, Metallica had a live concert playing at the drive-in, you know what I'm saying? And they also had both Spider-Man movies, Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home. Also, Bill and Ted was playing on another screen, and then on another screen for the old school fans, the first Friday the 13th was playing. So the drive-in lineup tonight was packed, and it was like in Michigan you can't go to the theater, so this is the only place really people can go, you know, to hang out. And it's one of the last weeks of summer, and it's a beautiful day, so everybody came to the drive-in. And when we finally got to the gate and they told us Bill and Ted was sold out, I was like, oh man. So what was nice about the drive-in, they let us go to another movie, and then we just kind of pulled up so we could see the screen to Bill and Ted, and we sat under the stars and watched Bill and Ted. So we didn't need any speakers, because you can just turn your radio station on and you can hear the movie. And my God, what an experience, man. I sat there with my boys, you know, out there on lawn chairs. You know, the funny thing about the drive-in, you can do whatever you want there. So if you like to smoke, you like to drink, you like to chill out, nobody really gives you a hard time, because you're in your own space just watching the movie amongst the stars with all, you know, all your people there. It's really an experience that you have to experience. And the bad thing is, I don't think a lot of kids will experience a true drive-in like this. And I'm glad I took my kids last week to the drive-in, and you know what I'm saying, they absolutely love it. You know, there's a playground in front that you can play. Just the drive-in is just a special place to me. You know, it's not the most 4K digital high definition screen, you know, that we can get at our theaters now. Like we have AMC's here, and Imagine is a amazing theater experience. But it's something about the drive-in theater, watching the movie up there on that projector, being under the stars, you know, and then, you know, the intermission, they still keep the same commercials from the 1950s, which is in my intro. So that little intro with the hot dog, that's from the drive-in. That's the nostalgic feeling that I get, you know, because a drive-in is always has been one of my favorite movie experiences. You know, it's just so cool to be in a little spot like that, and everybody's sharing a movie together, you know what I'm saying, outside in their cars, you know, and a lot of things happen at the drive-in. A lot of babies was made. I think I was conceived at the drive-in. I'm watching Bill and Ted here, and right on the left, Chikala's up there, the great Chadwick Boseman. It was just something special that just brought a tear to my eye to be there that night with all these people while it's packed in Michigan, while all this craziness is going on. And they had restrictions, and they kept the theater really clean. So every time someone went into the theater, to the bathroom, they'd come up and wash out. I mean, it was just a very peaceful experience. I have been going to this drive-in all my life in Detroit, and as you know, Detroit is a rough city. So this drive-in in the middle of Detroit, I had never seen a fight, a shooting, or even people argue at the drive-in. Everybody's there just for the love, and it's a really peaceful place. And I'm glad I brought the drone out so I can share these wonderful shots with you. So, question: have you guys ever been to a real drive-in before? I would love to know your stories of the drive-in in the comments below. Please let me know. Please share your thoughts of if you ever been to a drive-in, or you have not been to a drive-in. Please let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, go ahead, hit me that thumbs up. And if you really like this content, consider subscribing to the Q Review family. And don't just stare at it, eat it. Peace.